Okay, this week is, or not this week, this month, it's October, so I want to make a lot of pumpkin inspired projects for you. So I came up with this little beanie. I'm making it for my grandson. I'm going to make another one, which I will show you as I go through it, for my other grandson. And it's just a beanie inspired pumpkin hat for my little baby pumpkin. I'm going to call this my little baby pumpkin hat. He's such a cute little pumpkin, and I think it's adorable. It's quite easy. It's just double crochets, beanie, and then you make a little stem at the top with the little curly tail for the vine where pumpkins grow. Okay, I'll be right back to start the tutorial. Okay, so the supplies that you need for this project is some green and some orange yarn. This is just a cotton blend yarn that I picked up. A 5mm crochet hook and a needle for cleaning up all the loose ends at the end of the project, and a pair of scissors and my messy tape measure. Okay, so we're going to start with the slip knot. So you make your slip knot. And then you can either do a magic ring or just make a chain 4. I don't think you really need a magic ring in this project because it's going to be covered up. 2, 3, 4 chains, and then slip stitch to join. Let's get the right yarn here. Slip stitch. Okay, so I've made the ring, and we're going to make 10 double crochets in the center of this ring to start off this project. So to do that, we yarn over, go into the ring, pull up the loop, pull through 2 loops, then pull through 2, so that's 1, and then do it again, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2, that's 2, make a third one, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2, that's 3, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, that's 4, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 5, insert, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 6, insert in the center, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, I believe that's 7, and yarn over, go into the center, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, that's 8, yarn over, pull through 2, oops, let me do that one again, yarn over, go into the center, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops, I believe that's 9, hope I'm not losing count, I'm going to have to recount these, and then I believe this is the last one, so you yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and pull through 2 loops, and that should be 10, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did count, and I did get 10 double crochets, so I did do it correctly. And then we need to do a slip knot at the top of the first double crochet. It's not a slip knot, a slip stitch, and you join, and then you chain 2, Now this doesn't really count as a stitch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 double crochets in each of these double crochets that we created before. So each round that we do, we're going to increase by 10. So the first round is 10, the next one will be 20, the next one will be 30, and so on and so forth until you reach the size of the crown. So let me just do a couple on camera for you. So you yarn over, go into the first double crochet, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2, that's 1. Then go into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 2. Then go into the next one, right here. Oops, it's so hard to see. Yeah, right in there. Oh, I can't see. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 1. And then go in again, the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So we're going to just do that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the second round. So I've just saved the last 2 double crochets to do on camera with you. So again, you insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, that's 1. And insert hook again in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so now we're on round 3, and what we do is we do a chain 2, which I've already done, and then you are going to make a double crochet in the first stitch, and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. That's 1. And 2. And we're just going to continue doing that all the way around. So 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 2 double crochets in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, 2 in the next, all the way around until you get to the end, and we should have 30 at the end of that round. Okay, so we've completed round 3. So I'm just going to slip stitch to join, and then you chain 2. And then what we do is we do 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. So 1 in this one, 1 in the following one, and then 2 double crochets in that third stitch twice. So let me just demonstrate. So you yarn over, go into the stitch, and you make 1 double crochet there, and then the next stitch you make another double crochet. Get some more yarn. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Let me try it again. Yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so I've made 2. 1 in one stitch, 1 in the other, and then the next thing to do is to make 2 double crochets in that same stitch. So that's 1 and 2. And then again we do one double crochet in that stitch, 1 double crochet in that following stitch, and then 2 in the same stitch. And just go all the way around the round until you come to the end of the round, and we should have 40 double crochets for round 4. Okay, we're almost at the end of round 4, and I just want to do the last 2 with you. So I did my 2 double crochets, and then in the last stitch we're going to do 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So that's 1 and 2, and then we're going to join again with the slip stitch at the top of the beginning first double crochet of the round. So do a slip stitch, chain 2, and then we're going to make 3 double crochets in the next 3 double crochets, and then 2 in the following. So let me demonstrate. So you do 1 double crochet in the first stitch, another double crochet in the second stitch, another double crochet in the third stitch, and then when you get to the 4th stitch, you make 2 in that 4th stitch. And you just continue all the way around to the end of the round, and you should have 50 double crochets by the end of round 5. Okay, so we are approaching the end of round 5, so I have to do my last 2 double crochets in the same stitch, the last stitch. So 1 double crochet, and then go back into that same stitch and do 2 double crochets, and then I believe that this is big enough. I measured it and it's 15 centimeters. I'll just show you. About 15 centimeters across, and that's the perfect size of crown for a toddler. So I'm going to join, and then I'm going to add the orange. And then what we're going to do is just keep going and doing 50 double crochets all the way around until you get the desired length. Okay, so I'm just going to join with the slip stitch like that, and then I'm going to grab my other yarn, my orange yarn. And then what we're going to do with the orange is we're just going to continuously make rounds until you get to the length that you want for your beanie. Okay, let's see if I can do this. It's always a challenge doing this on camera. So much different than when you're just crocheting. So where is my yarn here? Try and pull the green a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to do the chain 2. 1 and 2. So that's just my beginning part. You don't really count that as a stitch. It doesn't really count as a stitch. So then we're going to go into the top of the first double crochet and make a double crochet in there, and then go into the next stitch and make a double crochet in there, go into the next. Let me get the green out of the way, I have to cut that off. Make a double crochet in there and just keep going all the way around. And then at the end of this round, you should again have 50 double crochets. So I'll meet you at the end of that round. Okay, so we're approaching the end of this round. We're no longer doing any increases, we're just making the length of the beanie. So that's my last double crochet, and that makes 50. And then I go into the first double crochet at the beginning of the round, and I do a slip stitch in there, and that's the end of that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep going around and around until I get the length that I need. And